We're talking about different issues. Let's take a look at the border closure. What's up? What's your view?
My take on the border closure is an ad hoc arrangement. It's call it close to a panic measure. The government needs to evolve a permanent solution to the issue of smuggling, the ineffectiveness of customs, because that's basically what is happening. It's because the institution that is supposed to regulate the importation of goods and into the country is not effective that we're adopting. So it's not, for me, it's not a permanent solution. Today, we should evolve technologies to track goods coming into this country. And, but not only that, you also have to look at the multiplier, the unintended effect of the border closure, which are beginning to manifest in the economic space. You have seen inflation trend from 11.02% to 11.24%. I spoke with a friend of mine from Kano last night. When I said I went to see off a friend, it was actually the one I wanted to see off. And he was telling me that if you go to Kano, you will see a long queue of trucks that are supposed to carry plastic wares, some of the items that are produced locally to neighboring countries. They have all queued up to Jigawa, up to Katsina, trying to cross the border. Because the land border is also the only source route for export of even the few things we export locally. The Nigerian environment, the Nigerian economic space, does not have the wherewithal to export goods through the seaports, particularly some of those things that are produced locally. The challenge we have is that you really don't have there is no shipping line that has as its corridor, as its route, originating consignment from Nigeria to other countries. So you can't export goods from Nigeria to Ghana by sea. It has to go first to Europe if you want to try it, and then reach exported to Ghana. That's why the fact that Ghana is just a few nautical miles away from Lagos. So if you close the border completely, you're also shutting down those who are exporting beverages made by Cowry, made by Nestle. You're also exporting those who are exporting brewery products made by Nigerian breweries, Henneken's, or Guinness, or South African breweries. Or you're also closing the border against those who are producing plastic materials and a couple of things that we produce that we export to those neighboring countries. So the unintended effect is that you're going to shut down part of the earnings of those people and the people along the value chain. Then not to talk of the implications of the inward bound consignment. We've seen a material spike in the price of rice. We've seen a material spike in the price of wheat, tomato, chicken, and all those items. And it has come to reflect on the consumer price index.